St. Francis Community Services is an agency that is steeped in the teachings of St. Francis and follows also the teachings of Pope Francis.
You can walk into the doors of any of our agencies and you will feel welcome no matter what kind of difficult experience you're facing.
You want to make sure that you have that trust and that commitment out there in the community to know if somebody calls you, they're not going to be judged, but they're going to be helped.
The individual components of our agency, our legal aid ministry, our Southside Center here for immigrants, our Pathways to Progress program. United with Catholic Charities, we're trying to bring an array of services and personal attention, guidance and coaching and mentoring to families who are trying to break through poverty. It could be a disaster survivor who lost everything in a flood or a tornado and a year later still can't recover. These are all the people St. Francis embraces and helps.
I've been with Progress Pathway for almost 2 years now. It has helped me succeed in a lot of ways.
What we do is we form a pathways for families to move from out of poverty into a situation where they can become more self-sufficient.
I was in a position where I was staying with my mom. I have 2 children and wasn't working at the time. My child's father, he had just passed away, so I was kind of in a struggle.
I would say at least 80% of our population in Pathways have legal matters, especially traffic violations.
I had tickets and warrants, and we got everything settled out so that I can be able to, maneuver and get to work.
Our families are in need of employment, maybe moving into a better housing situation, needing some financial assistance.
This is a great program for someone that needs help and getting focused.
En julio del 2014 vine a San Luis. No fue fácil porque venía con mi niña de apenas 2 años y meses y yo pensé que iba a venir con mi esposo, ella y yo, pero los separaron. Me tocó vivir a mí sola aquí, sin familia, sin nadie, y Charities Católica fue como un ángel para mí, me ayudó en todo.
We have 3 different programs that work to address the needs of immigrants in the community. We have case management, which also includes the Vietnamese Health Clinic. We have mental health counseling and an after-school program for children of immigrant families. A lot of the time, immigrants don't feel safe in their community, and when they walk through our doors, that they know that this is a safe place where they're understood and accepted and heard. Domi thought she had a future in her home country of El Salvador, had already started a career as a nurse and her husband as a police officer.
A mi esposo lo amenazaron de muerte, a mi hermano lo asesinaron brutalmente. No podíamos estar porque andaban siguiendo a mi familia.
That was a really difficult decision for them to come because they left everything behind, not just their physical belongings, but their careers.
Tuve que estar en el parque por un tiempo. En ese momento, Charities Católica me ayudó, contactó a algunas personas que me alojaran en su casa.
When it comes to accessing mental health services, one of the main challenges is this barrier of the language. In addition, they are facing a lot of other challenges.
Gracias a Charities Católica salí de la depresión, me pusieron un psicólogo, me ayudaron a conseguir un abogado, ayudaron a mi hija con la alimentación, ayudándome económicamente. Y he sobresalido, ahora me siento con ánimo, entonces yo estoy muy agradecido más que todo con ellos. Si no hubiera sido sin el apoyo de ellos, no sé qué voy a hacer.
We're one of the programs within St. Francis Community Services. We offer assistance in the areas of immigration law, housing, veterans advocacy, and family law. Every day we get phone calls. The phone rings off the hook. It could be anybody from a domestic violence victim who is fleeing an abusive situation with children, or it could be an immigrant who is here because they are seeking asylum. It could be an elderly couple who have just been given notice that they may be evicted.
We are the only ones who do the kind of integrated work that we do. So we're providing a veterans advocacy service, just really focused on veterans who are homeless or who are at extreme risk. We provide what's called guardian ad litem. We represent children in court who, for a variety of reasons, their parents are not able or are not willing to consider their needs in the judicial system.
I felt all the services helpful because I never thought that I would get so much help.
Aquí es mi nuevo país, lo llamo ahora mi nuevo país, mi nuevo estado, porque me abrió una puerta. Ahora tengo un futuro para ella. Ella va a estudiar una carrera, va a ser una persona de éxito, e igual yo.
The key to it all is the generosity of individual donors. Every penny is treasured, and we are good stewards of every single dollar.
We're constantly out in the community talking about the programs that we deliver because we always want somebody to know that volunteering will be of some service for these low-income families that we serve.
Without the supporters of St. Francis Community Services, this work would not be possible.
We all look different on the outside, but at the end of the day, we are all human beings. We have the same needs, we want the same things, we want to have peace, to have harmony, to have the opportunity to work, to go to school, to develop, to grow, to enjoy life.